This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. This story is about the murder of Tyreece Scott, who was killed in Hounslow last year. This week, several people have been convicted of his murder and also involvement in his murder at Crown Court. Dave Nathan attended the crime scene at the time, and there was a large police cordon in place, and forensics were working around the clock to gather evidence as to what had occurred on this fateful night on Tuesday the 16th of January 2024. It was just gone 1 AM in the morning, and the trial heard that Tyreece was stabbed on Hibernia Road on the junction of Grove Lane. But when Dave Nathan went to the crime scene, you can see from the footage that it was on Grove Lane. It was described as a quiet residential street during the trial, and despite the best efforts of emergency services when they arrived, a 24-year-old male died at the scene from a stab wound to the chest. The prosecution told the jury that the murder occurred because of a background of drug dealing between both people. There was a dispute in the local area over territory, even though they said that neither the victim or defendants knew each other. Detectives said they worked around the clock to identify the suspects, and Laing and Abdi were arrested at Stansted Airport after landing back in the UK on Friday, January the 19th. They were charged with murder 2 days later. Police gathered a large amount of CCTV material, and upon examination they were able to match the bag that Abdi carried at the scene of the murder to one that was being carried by him when he was arrested. Once investigators had possession of the defendant's mobile phones, they were able to recover material that included notes, text conversations and other data, which included website searches of Hounslow stabbing, which was found on Abdi's phone. This provided vital evidence during the trial. Detective Inspector Paul Fagents, who led the investigation, said, "Drug dealing is an ugly business and it has cost Tyreece his life. The case is a major reminder of how the supply of drugs have devastating consequences on the community. While there was no evidence to suggest Tyreece knew the defendants, it was a combination of CCTV, mobile phones and ANPR which helped us build a compelling case against the defendants." Because they released after, they also obtained CCTV as shown during this episode of the moment that Tyreece was approached when the car pulled up alongside him and there was some sort of discussion, and shortly after he would lose his life. Following the trial and all of them being found guilty, Ben Lang, 24, from Feltham, and Laing and Abdi, 21, from Acton, were both jailed for 22 years for the fatal stabbing of Tyreece Scott. 2 others were sentenced for perverting the course of justice. Rida Mohammed, 24 years old, from Hounslow, was jailed for 4.5 years, and Morgan Allen from Reeve Street, Feltham, was jailed for 2 years, which was suspended for 18 months. So rest in peace to Tyreece Scott, and my condolences to his friends and family. Regardless of what he was doing or why he was there, nobody deserved to take their life in such a way, and for his family to be left without him for the rest of their lives. I look forward to hearing what the viewers have to say on this story. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and the support of the channel allows us to bring the news that nobody else can bring you in a way that is only able to be obtained by going to the streets and speaking to the people that it affected. I really appreciate you joining me today. Don't forget to join us again shortly for some more news. Peace.